Hi P.Joe, you finally did it. You graduated from WTR, and I just want to say congratulations and that I'm just so thankful that I just had the opportunity to, I guess, learn from you and to serve with you. And I wish you the best in whatever area of life that you're going next. And I guess my favorite memory with you is when you took us seniors downtown San Diego to just see like this coin op, and I guess it was a really nice time. We were able to catch up and just really talk in the heart of the town, and so thank you for that. And I know that God has a lot in store for you, and I'm really excited to see where God takes you next.
Hi, Pastor Joe. I just want to say thank you for the past couple of years. Thank you for being such a great pastor, someone I can look up to. And thank you for just being so faithful to the ministry, to WTR. I think God used you so many times and spoke through you to me so many times through your sermons and through your response times or whatever. So thank you so much, Pastor Joe, for just being someone I can look up to, and I hope that wherever God takes you in the future, that you would grow even more in love with God. And yeah, thank you. Let's ball sometime whenever the next time we see each other, and peace.
Hi P.Joe, we just want to thank you for all the work that you have done for our college ministry. I think all of us here can agree that you had a special place for us in your heart, and we can't thank you enough for the faith that you had in us, for the opportunities that you have given to us to really exercise our giftings, to make mistakes, and to really step in to be the people that God has called us to be. If it wasn't for your empowering and encouraging presence, we wouldn't be the people that we are today. So we want to thank you so much for all the efforts and all the heart and the prayers that you have sown into us. It would have been cool if you stuck with us maybe a few more years and see your fruits kind of ripen and things like that, and see people graduate and move on to different seasons of life and get girlfriends and get married and stuff like that. But God has called you elsewhere, and we want to bless you and affirm you in that decision. We want to love you in that way, even if it means sending you off. So although there's a lot of, I guess, we'll miss you, but we're also excited for you for this next season of your life. I hope in the near future you'll find a wife, and God will continually lead you to be the person that you were called to be. And I hope that you find fulfillment and satisfaction in wherever God places you, and find joy and thrive wherever God will lead you next. So P.Joe will miss you. Just know that we love you and we'll always be supporting you in the back. So if you ever need encouragement, you're still going to be in our Facebook page. So please reach out to any of us. We'll love to catch up with you and have a meal or something. But yeah, thank you again, P.Joe, for all that you have done. We love you, and God bless.
Hi, Pastor Joe. I can't believe that you're leaving us. And before you go, I just wanted to share a memory of when you took a couple of us to Bopa and when we played Codenames. I think it was one of my favorite moments within WTR because I got to hang out with you and our friends as if we were all friends. I saw how competitive you can become and the joy you bring because of your somewhat seriousness with the game. So that was really, really fun. Just to note, you have been a pivotal part of me coming to WTR and finding a second home within our community. You always asked how I was doing and made yourself available for discussions and guidance. I'll miss you so much. I hope that wherever you're headed, that you're always smiling, that you're always happy, and that God is with you at all times. And I will pray that someday you could come back to us, and also pray that you'll always have peace and joy within your heart, no matter how difficult the circumstances or no matter how great the circumstances are, that God is always with you. Goodbye, and I hope to see you soon.
Hey P.Joe, yeah, I guess this is your goodbye. Yeah, and honestly I just want to say that we're gonna miss you as the WTR pastor. You know, I think for my class specifically, you know, we kind of came in with you, even though you were here for like a little bit before us, but then like I feel like our class kind of just, you know, once we filled in WTR, I don't know, it was just so easy to, I don't know, just be under you as a pastor and just be able to like talk to you and stuff like that. Even though, you know, you're working like 3 jobs, you know, and you're like, you know, you have your own life and that kind of thing. But yeah, really gonna miss you. And WTR could not have been where it's at right now without you, without your vision, without your direction, your help. And for that, you know, we thank you as our pastor, we thank you as our leader, and we just want to honor you during this time as you leave, and say that, man, we were so blessed to have you as our pastor. Every single sermon, you know, sometimes, you know, I'm gonna be a little dry, but you know, every single sermon, you know, I just felt like it was something that was always pressing on your heart, and I think I could feel that, you know, that every single message was something that was just pressing on your own heart. And I really respect that about you. I think one memory that I have of you was when we went to missions in Laos together with Chelsea and Austin and Nisida and Nero. You know, I think, yeah, and honestly, really cool seeing you be on the mission field. You know, be missional, be, you know, so spontaneous with you know, however you were doing. You know, but then, you know, and I think it's such a stark contrast from your like pastors. So I thought that was a cool thing to see. And honestly, you know, I think from that, I think, you know, I was gonna say, yeah, thank you, P.Joe. Yeah, honestly, I have no other words to say, but we thank you, we honor you, and we hope and pray that you are gonna do well in your next chapter of your life. So, yeah, thank you. Bye.
Hi P.Joe. So I just wanted to thank you for the past 3 years that you have been serving us so faithfully and diligently, and I have learned so much under you, and I'm just so grateful that I could have a leader like you lead me. And for me, I think the most memorable moment that I shared with you is when I was trying to evangelize in PC, and I was having a lot of trouble, but then I saw you, and then you just talked to me about how to evangelize, more so how to build a relationship with people, and that speaks more than just me telling people about Jesus. And I think that just showed me more of who you are as a person and how much more you know about God and having a relationship with Him and with other people and showing people what God's love is. And so thank you for showing that to me and revealing that to me, and hopefully I can also do that, be that person for other people that you were for me. So thank you for everything that you've done for all of WTR, and you've left so many memorable quotes and memories for everyone, and just thank you so much. And I just hope that in the future, wherever God takes you, that He will bless you so much. And yeah, so please keep in touch. We love you. Bye, P.Joe.
Hi, P.Joe. Thank you so much for everything you've done for WTR and for me personally. You have made such a big impact on my life, more than you could even imagine. I just thank God so much for placing you in my life. You really guided me and helped me become someone who is just not afraid of the gospel and who is not afraid of God's love and isn't afraid to just be himself. And that was just such a blessing that I really didn't expect to get from you. And it's really sad but also exciting to see that you're leaving, and I just pray and I hope that you are going to make even a bigger impact in the next chapter of your life. Again, I'm going to miss you so much, and even though we didn't get to talk or see each other that much, I hope we will be able to see each other more in the future. Bye.
Thank you so much for the past 4 or something years of your presence at WTR. Personally for me, as I've been under your leadership for my first 2.5 years in college, I was extraordinarily blessed by just your love and your care for the college students, and your vision for how to live as a Christian has really impacted me, and I've grown so much spiritually. So I thank you so much for just all the work and the time you poured in. Even just for me personally, I really look up to how big of a heart you have for your college students, and even like giving me advice on like house of prayer, and like even taking up the responsibility to be our overseer for some time for our house of prayer, which wasn't even part of WTR. I thank you so much. And even like, just taking me out to like these one-on-ones and like buying us food and stuff. Like even those little gestures really meant a lot to me, and you were like the first pastor that I really came to be close as a friend. So I'm gonna miss you so much. I'll be praying for you. I hope the best for your next stage in life. We love you so much, P.Joe. Bye.
Say hi, P.Joe. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hi, P.Joe. This is your senior girls. I just want to say my favorite memory with you is when we went to Coronado Island after cooking for the fundraiser, and I remember your aux cord was like glowing the light dark thingy, and we were just playing some lit music with like Seyum and Lulu and you, and then we went to Tacos El Gordo afterwards, and that was just a really good time to just get to know you outside of church, and just have that kind of fellowship, and I'm really gonna miss that. Thank you for always reminding us that even when you leave, you're still our friend and pastor and mentor, and I will really keep that to my heart, and I just wish the best for you.
P.Joe, I haven't known you for a long time, but throughout this year, I've just been really thankful for a pastor who genuinely cares not just about what we're going through, but about our souls. Thank you for your convicting words and your care. I really am excited for you as you go on to this next chapter of your life.
Hi, P.Joe. I just want to say I'm really going to miss you. You were here when we first came to WTR, so I am really wondering how it will be after, but I just want you to know how much I'm thankful to have you as a pastor, and just as just someone to talk to. I really was encouraged by how much you wanted to get personal with us and to ask us how we're really doing. I think as our church kept growing, it was definitely harder to do that, but then as you continued to try to pour into us, I really was just super encouraged by that. And I think you really created an open environment in our church, which was what also kind of grew our community to be more open and
I also really like that you started to turn lights on during service. I was like, whoa, that's too different, but like I told you, it was super cool and it brings a corporate worship that you talk about. And also, I really was glad to serve under you, like partially for admin. I realized how much things that you have on your plate, but then you're still willing to just sacrifice and just like continually push. Like I know that it was very hard, just as our ministry was changing so much, but I was really glad that you were the one to kind of lead us through that and to continuously push us and to challenge us. Because I know you didn't really give specific directions a lot of the time, and then we were all kind of lost maybe, but I think that was in a way kind of challenged us and grew us as leaders. So WTR was a great environment that you created for us to grow spiritually and to grow as a community. So I hope you really know how much we respect you and love you and how much we're going to miss you. Yeah.
Hi, P.Joe. Yeah, the others have said like a lot of the things that I wanted to say, but I'm really, really going to miss you because one of the first impressions I had from WTR when I came in as a freshman was like, oh wow, what a very cheerful and bright and welcoming and friendly pastor that this church has. And so it was a little bit different from the experiences that I've had in my own home church, but it was, I think, definitely you contributed so much to like the very welcoming and loving community that WTR is kind of known for. And so I just want to thank you for that. And also, all of the moments that you really tried to share your wisdom with us, like in the little moments, whether it was like in passing or like during meetings or like one-on-ones, like a lot, I appreciate them so much because not only did they challenge like the way that I thought about things, but I also just, it pushed me to look to God and like really seek what actually like what He would want and what would please Him the most. And so thank you so much for being a pastor that genuinely loves the church, loves God, and just really wants us to grow deep with Him. And so I hope you come and visit us sometime. We're really going to miss you, and I hope that wherever God takes you, that you'll just really grow and really get a good season of rest after all that you've been doing for us. So yeah, thank you.
We'll miss you, P.Joe!
Hi, P.Joe. I just can't believe you're already leaving us. It feels like yesterday when I was being baptized by you at the lake. And I just want to thank you for being in my journey with my walk with God from the start. I never really had a pastor I could understand and relate with just growing up because I always went to like this Korean church where I didn't really understand any of the sermons because they were all in Korean. But just like from freshman year, I remember your energy, and when I was checking out WTR, I was just so amazed by how charismatic everyone was and just their love for God. And I could really see that in you and your passion for the ministry and your heart for our college students and the college ministry. And I just want to thank you for putting in so much effort for us, and it just really helped our community grow together. I don't know what's in store for you in the future, but I'm excited for you, and I'm sure God has a lot in store for you. But just thank you so much for being in this chapter in my life, and just for all the college students for always serving us with your whole heart. Once again, we'll miss you a lot. I hope you come visit us a lot, and thank you, P.Joe, for everything. Bye.
Hi, P.Joe. I just want to say thank you for everything you've done for WTR and for this ministry, and we all love you. We all appreciate you. I'm really thankful that I got to meet you as my first pastor in San Diego, and we'll all be praying for you. Yeah, thank you. We love you. Bye.
Hey, P.Joe. I can't believe it's finally here. I'm like just remembering right now like how that one morning we had that Saturday morning prayer over summer. It's supposed to be open to the whole church, but we only got, I think it was like me, you, and P. that first one. And P. had to go somewhere early too. And then it was just you and I praying. I just remember you dropping the bomb, and I was just kind of in shock. I remember like your first instinct was like asking if I was okay. And like I was not in shock because I was sad, but just like I was just really excited because I think, you know, there were some other brothers and sisters, and we were talking, it was on my heart as well, that, and you always were saying, you know, that you always wanted to have a time of going back, answering that deep longing in your heart, like just to have intimacy with God, and just having a restoration of joy and fullness of just being like a son and a father. And like the fact that you were finally getting that, and that he was finally taking you into that season, I was just super stoked for you. And I mean, I didn't know you as long as like other people. I think, but we always talk about how you always say when I come up to you, like, honestly, David, like I didn't know that you'd still be in WTR. You thought I was gonna leave like after the first day. But I just wanted to say thank you. You're one of the reasons why, not that you're the reason, but I believe that God just placed you there as like a rock and just a guidepost just to be here at WTR, and to walk with God and other Christians, brothers and sisters here. I just wanted to say that, you know, talking with you, and, you know, even in those like little times before service, just about your week and just what you were going through. That one night where you drove me to get Advil because I forgot it at Tacos El Gordo, like I think just walking in those little places with you, even for those short periods of time, I saw how much like you had to overcome, like just to be in a place to pour out, just to be as present as you could to the college ministry, and just seeing that the work and just the desire to be there at times, you know, even though you said you were struggling with joy, was always encouraging to me to know that there is a pastor, to know that there is a brother like who is supporting us in that way and trying to shepherd us in that way. And so I just wanted to say that we see you. Of course, like we don't always like can say to you what we can see that you're doing, but we do see you in the little things that you do, and just your effort and the love that you try to pour out onto us. I just wanted to say I wish you the best over this next year. As you said, you know, God can take you anywhere. I'm super excited for what that means. He just has the freedom to take you anywhere and grow you in any way that he wishes. And so I hope that if there's a time that we can meet again, that we'll just be blessed by the fruit that he's bearing for you. And so, yeah, we just wish you the best. We'll be praying for you. We're always here for you. We're a message away. But yeah, just thank you for everything. We love you and have a good one. Peace.
Hi P.Joe. I just want to say thank you so much for everything you've done for the WTR community, for all the sermons you've given and all the service you've provided, and all your words of encouragement that you've shared with each and every one of us. You truly never fail to brighten any room that you're in and just put a smile on people's faces. You just have this super loving and warm aura about you, so don't ever lose that. I'm really sad to see you go, but I'm also so hopeful and excited for what the future has in store for you. And also we're all rooting for you to find a God-fearing woman in your near future. So yeah, just please never forget us and never forget that you have a family here in San Diego that you can always count on to be there and support you. So yeah, we all love you so much and we'll miss you.
Hi P.Joe. I'll miss you and your warm smiles and greetings and your energy just that you give off to people. Hopefully I could still see you around though. Bye, I'll miss you.
Hi P.Joe, it's Joan. I just wanted to say bye-bye and thank you for being with us and for making my freshman year personally so wonderful and such a blessing. And I just pray that wherever you go, that that God will be with you and constantly reminding you that that He is with you. And I just, I'll miss you. And I'm sad that we didn't have many times to talk one-on-one, but still, I treasure even the moments just watching your sermons, and yeah, they were low-key funny and very encouraging. And your energy on Sunday mornings was just pretty amazing. And yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad at this, but bye bye. We'll miss you. I'll miss you.
Hi P.Joe, I just wanted to say thank you for everything you have done for me and the whole WTR community. And thank you for your amazing sermons while you were with WTR. And I just want to say that I will miss you a lot. So, bye-bye.
Hi P.Joe, just thank you for everything you've done. It's so sad to see you go, but I know God has a plan for you wherever you go. It's been just such a blessing that you were here with us and that you were growing with us, and I just wish the best for you always. Thank you so much for all you've done in my life, and I'm sure there's so many other people out there who are so thankful for everything you've done in their lives as well. So thank you for just being you. Yeah, God bless you.
Hi P.Joe. Bye P.Joe. Thank you so much for everything you've done for WTR and for us college students, making us feel so welcomed and at home. And I really hope and pray that as you enter into this next season of your life, that God will continue to guide you and you continue to lean on Him in all that you do. So.